Hi and welcome to the Mark Littler Limited shop, and thank you first of all for taking an interest in one of our clients' products. Now in this video we're going to go through some of the most commonly asked FAQs that we get so that you can be in a really good position when you're ready to click the buy button. Now the first question, the most commonly asked question that we get asked, are the bottles in stock? And yes, they are all in stock, held in a secure location, ready for next day dispatch. So every single bottle that is listed on the website that says is in stock will be in stock, available immediately. Now, following on from this, people often ask, can we get some extra images of the bottle? Yes, of course you can. Send us a quick email or pick up the phone and make the request for the images that you want. We often send them out via WhatsApp. It's often easier just to send you lots of images that way. And I appreciate that you do need to see several different images of the front and the back and the bottom and the top. We don't mind. We're here to help. If you want more images, you let us know and we're happy to help you. So once the items are in stock, if they're in stock, how do we get them to you? Well, in the UK, we use Royal Mail Special Delivery, which is a guaranteed next day service. To ship over to the US, we use FedEx. Now that does require an adult signature upon receipt, and we can only ship to certain states in the US. So head to the shipping page of our site or use the accordions that are just below this video to take a look at that. And for the rest of the world, so for Europe and the rest of the world and Asia, we ship via DHL Express, which is a very quick service, but customs clearance times can vary depending on which country you're in. So now that you know how we get, what postage services that we use to dispatch our bottles with, how do we pack the bottles for transit? Well, we're very risk averse here, so we go slightly over the top. So first of all, your bottle will be put into one of these plastic inflatable air sacs. Once the bottle's in there, it gets inflated. Now for overseas orders and for high value bottles, to give it a bit more protection, we'll put another air sac on top of this. So you'll essentially have two layers of these air sacs around your bottles. We then put that air sac with the bottle inside a standard double wall cardboard box for shipping purposes. But we don't stop there. We then get a further box like this one, and we pop it inside like this. And this is one of our standard shipping boxes. It can fit two of these bottles side by side, or one bottle in a box. And then that is the box. So this is the minimum dimensions that your bottle will be shipped in. This is our smallest shipping box that we use, and would rather push the price of our postage up a little bit because this is a slightly more expensive way to ship. It costs about 10 or 15 pounds more doing it this way, but we'd always rather prefer that your bottles got to you safely and securely rather than trying to save you 10 or 15 pounds on the shipping. Another question that we get asked are, why are our prices so low? So you've got to understand the difference between our shop and all other whisky retailers. I am Mark Littler, my business is Mark Littler Limited, and we are agents, we're brokers, we're whisky brokers. We don't own the stock that we're selling on the website. We're facilitating this sale between the seller and yourself if you become the buyer, and we just charge our sellers a commission. Now, because our clients are not VAT registered, they're mostly private individuals, there's no VAT to pay on the bottles. So you're at immediate advantage there. And another reason why our prices are so low is that most of our clients bought these bottles when they were first released. They're wanting to sell them now, and they maybe don't want to take the risk of selling them at auction, because you all know that the volatile prices at auction can mean you can put a bottle in 1 month and it'll make, say, £3,000, and the next month it might make £4,000. They've come to our shop to get a bit more certainty and trust and guaranteed sales prices when they're selling. Now we position our prices somewhere between the auction price and the retail price. Normally it's between the lower 50% from auction to retail, but because our customers are not making profit in the same way a retailer is, in terms of they're buying it from auction and then entering it to sell themselves, our prices can be a lot more competitive. And that is the reason why there's no VAT to pay on many of the bottles, because our individuals that we're selling for are not VAT registered. That means that we don't pass any VAT onto yourself. However, in the descriptions you'll note that some of the bottles say that they're being sold on behalf of a client who's not VAT registered, and some of them do say that they're being sold by a VAT registered business. So make sure you read the descriptions in order to check the VAT status of that item, and it will all be clearly explained on your invoice as well. Moving on from this, Can you make an offer? Can you make an offer on the bottles that are in the store? Absolutely. If you're not happy with the asking price and you want to submit an offer, get in touch. We'll speak to the client. If they're prepared to sell it at your offer, we'll let you know and we can continue the sale. If not, there's no harm in asking. Now, the next one is, are there any discounts for multiple bottle purchases? And again, this sort of ties back into the last question about offers. Yes, sometimes discounts are available if you're making a multiple purchase, and it all depends on the value of the bottle. So finally, another common question that we get asked is, can I sell my bottles on your shop? Absolutely. As you can see by the bottles that we've got listed here on the shop, they're of a certain calibre and age or scarcity. Typically, we only take individual bottles that are worth in the region of £1,000 upwards, but if part of a larger consignment, we might consider taking some lower value bottles in as part of that consignment. So yes, if you're looking to sell your bottles on the market at a shop, get in touch and we'll be happy to help.